Good morning from Plovdiv. We are leaving and going to Turkey today.
I'm so excited. I wanted to go to Turkey so bad. Ready to go?
All right.
Buy a cute apartment that I like.
All right, we have bought our tickets. Ashley's waiting for the bus to actually arrive and show up. It happens at 11, not 11:15, so I'm glad we got here early.
I can't believe we're going to Turkey. I have been looking forward to this for a really long time, and I didn't think it was going to happen because I didn't know that we were going to go through the Balkans like we have, and it just happened the way it did, and I'm so excited. This is our 23rd country this trip. And today is our turkey day because we're going to Turkey, but tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so we have 2 turkey days in a row. That's it, we're on our way. 6 to 7 hours on this bus, and then we'll get there soon. Guys, this bus has TVs, and you can watch movies. That's so exciting.
I wonder if they're in English.
I think so, because look, that looks like it has subtitles.
Perfect.
We paid $20 each for these tickets from Plovdiv. I love Let's Be Pals, it's so funny.
There you go, story time. We made it to Turkey.
We're safe and sound somewhere in Turkey right
Somewhere in Turkey, we just stopped. Man, we were going across the border and Ashley was getting so nervous because we realized that Turkey's had, tough time with just the whole potential coup and all that sort of stuff that's happened recently. And then we have a camera with a microphone and we have a drone and all these things, and she was getting so nervous. When we crossed the border, they stopped the bus, they took everyone out like normal, but then they checked all of our luggage with an x-ray machine, just like the airports, and she was freaking out. She's like, oh no, we have a drone. She's like, make a choice. Are we going to some other country, or are we just gonna get rid of the drone if they flag it or whatever?
I didn't want to have to make the choice.
In the moment.
Yeah.
So she was just going through all the possibilities in her head.
Yeah.
But absolutely no problems. We went through the border, NBD. We're headed to a rest stop, but then I just realized we actually don't have any Turkish money, so we can't get any snacks just yet. Anyways, we got a couple more hours on the bus to go, and we'll see you in Istanbul. Oh man, first things first, this is a massive bus station.
A massive city equals massive bus station, but I think this is one of the biggest cities we've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's right up there with Bangkok in size and appearance at least.
I have not seen so much traffic like since LA.
So now we're on a mission to find the metro. We are very far from our Airbnb still.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
All right. Metro.
You? Istanbul?
Turkey.
Turkey, good, very nice.
All right, so you got some change. We exchanged our money for the Turkish money. We're gonna go to the metro now.
Everybody seems so friendly here already. Like, I don't know if they're being really friendly or not. I can't tell.
Made it.
Just in time.
This way. know we said it once before, but let me reiterate once more for the record. Istanbul is massive. It's been like an hour just getting to our place. We transferred one line. Shouldn't be too far from now. All right, we could be totally wrong, but we think this thing is our apartment. Thank you. I'm gonna go with yes, this is it. They invited us in, so we'll take it.
Hello? I'm very well, how are you?
First things first, Ashley was handed a phone. Make it nice and simple.
Okay, see you soon. Bye. He'll be here in 15 minutes, and then he can explain to us.
Nice.
Thank you. He's on his way.
That's the guy you spoke to on Airbnb?
Yep. So we'll just chill. I think this is his wife and daughter.
Aha.
We're staying in their home with them.
Very cool.
In this room. Can I tell you, this bus was the best bus trip I've ever been on. She was serving tea, coffee. She even came down the aisle and served everyone Fanta soda and little waters, kind of like Jellos, but they had water in them. She like served those 4 times, plus like some snacks. It was like being on an airplane on the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, it was impressive.
It was the best I've ever been on. So come to Turkey on a bus.
Ride the metro bus is what it's called.
Yeah.
So behind the scenes action, when we've been traveling for a long time and when we land somewhere new, Ashley thinks I'm being slow with making decisions, which to her, I can see that as her perception. I, on the other hand, think she's freaking out and being like, hurry up, make decisions. And I'm like, chill.
But also when people crowd around us, I'm the one dealing with it while he's standing there trying to look at his phone or figure out change. And
I'm the one ignoring random people walking up to us and she's choosing to engage. So again, I think that's a completely different perspective.
It is, different personalities. I do not want to ignore anyone because I know that it will give them a perception of what Americans are like.
I'm perfectly fine ignoring any random person that walks up to me in the street and says, hey, 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 hey. To me, I don't no, go away. I'm sorry.
I always acknowledge people.
So travel days can be a little stressful because you're stuck in a bus all day, then you're hungry, then you get somewhere and you land and you have literally 10 people crowding around you saying, where are you going? Can I help you? Buy this, And she feels like she has to deal with that and I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing and then she's like, why aren't you making decisions? Get me out of here. Interesting.
It makes for a stressful last hour and a half.
But we're
not
here.
Too bad.
No, it's really not that bad. We're just explaining it for you guys.
Different travel personalities.
So now we're gonna meet up with our Airbnb host and figure out what's going on with the apartment, and then adventure out to go get some food for the day really. She has a hop in her step now.
Oh, gonna go get something to eat, and I learned how to say goodbye. Gala gala.
That's good. Sounds good to me.
He said to say it with a smile. Gala gala.
Gala. All right, so first night in Istanbul, we got kebabs.
This is crazy. You have all these little toppings to put on it. I don't even know where to start.
Ashley went old school Coca-Cola, and I tried to get cultural here. Some yogurt.
I don't even know how to eat this, honestly.
Nor do I. I have no idea anything about Turkey at all. Please leave suggestions in the comments. One, about how to eat kebabs.
But we're meeting with some friends who will help us out while we're here.
Okay.
That will be awesome. Because I could be doing this completely wrong. Like a burrito.
Kebab burrito.
Burrito.
Yeah, squeeze that lemon on there. Do it.
That's way too far ahead. I think we did a good job eating it up. I wish that I had way more meat. Like, I am a meat eater. Let's pay and go back to our Airbnb and get some rest.
Let's pay and hit the hay.
Yeah. Onions for dinner and then they give you gum.
You can choose your after dinner mint.
Why did you choose gum?
I don't know. I didn't know what the other things were.
Oh. I think that's cool though.
Yeah.
Restaurants in the US don't give you gum after it's always a mint. Home sweet room.
Home sweet room. That's right.
This is a downgrade from where we were at before, but kind of cool that we can live with a family.
I'm curious though, price-wise, how does it compare? Is Istanbul more expensive?
Yeah, Istanbul is definitely more expensive. As in a whole, but because we are in a bedroom, it's $100 for a week.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just gave up the full apartment because that would have been way more pricey.
So today was a travel day, an adventurous travel day. Long day. We're gonna get some sleep. Thank you, Waveham, for watching and hanging out with us. Let us know in the comments below if we are doing turkey right. I mean, is that kebab? Am I eating that right?
My hands smell like it now.
I have no idea. So give us some turkey tips. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.
Ciao. Good morning from Istanbul. We just got ready this morning. We stayed up super late last night, so we're going to try and stay up today and have some fun. We are meeting up with one of you guys, one of Waveham this morning. Yusuf, I think is his name, and he's gonna show us around Istanbul.
We found our friend Yusuf, and he's already on the vlog.
Our tour guide for the day.
Yeah.
We're gonna try some things. We're gonna first find an ATM, really.
Yeah, because we're broke again.
Yeah.
First thing, Yusuf comes through. We found a Bank of America partner ATM. We're good to go.
It worked.
Yep,
Fabulous.
first try.
Let's have some breakfast.
All right.
We got a tour guide and we have no idea where we're going, but we're trusting.
We're going to breakfast.
Yeah. Wow.
This came about 30 seconds after we sat down.
Is this tea? Our first Turkish tea.
Nice.
I've been waiting, holding out for it. Best breakfast I've ever had in Turkey this morning. It was delicious. We had like 4 different cheeses, jam, honey, and some eggs with some meat. Is it meat that he said?
Yeah, it's like a salami, but there's no pork.
Is there turkey in Turkey?
Don't make that joke.
I'm just wondering.
Okay, breakfast was awesome. Yusuf, where are we headed next?
Rum Orthodox Church is the biggest one.
Let the music through.
I don't know who these guys are, but their bones are inside these boxes. I can see people bones.
That was the Church of St. George. Now, we couldn't figure out exactly when it was built. It seems that it dates back a long time ago to the Church of Constantinople, which was in like the 30s and 40s AD. The church that built this physical church was in existence, and this thing is impressive, that's for sure.
There was gold and dead bodies everywhere.
Oh, your favorite part of the church, huh?
Bone guys. In boxes.
Actually, I supposed to date. Yeah, that's right.
I wish I could have this moment all my life. Go forward and forget about the past. One life to live, so we'll learn to forgive. Yeah, we'll learn to forgive. We will have it for life. Yeah, have it for life. Have it for life. Yeah, have it for life. Let the music play, it makes us feel alive. Feel the melody, right before you dive deep in the ocean of a million stars. God, it feels so good, I wish I could have it all my life.
What's the name of the museum?
1453 Panorama Museum.
We just arrived to the 1453 Panorama Museum here in Istanbul. Our friend asked his friend last time they came what was the most memorable part, and he said this museum, so we're gonna check it out.
Trying to take photos.
No, this is the wall that we drove past that you were showing us.
with a depiction of the war battle that took place here in Istanbul between the Ottomans and the Byzantine, right?
Yeah.
And we just passed this wall on our way here.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
The wall is still standing. It's a huge wall that encircles the old city.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Sultan on the horse is 21 years old when he laid siege to Istanbul. It's kind of like standing here, frozen in time during that siege. When Josh and I have a child, I think we might paint their bedroom this way.
Oh, give him a little panorama bedroom?
Yeah, that would be so cool. Put your bed in the middle and you're like, I mean, maybe not a war zone, maybe like a sea.
I had a war zone when I was a kid.
In your room?
Yeah, World War II themed, baby.
I think that's a little strange.
All right, that was definitely pretty cool. If you get the chance, if you're in Istanbul, check out the panorama. It's really neat. It came to about, I want to say, $3 US for a full price ticket. Really not too bad. It's the wall, the real wall.
This wall was built in the 15th century, right? If it's 1400s, then it's 15th century.
I feel like it was built before that, but that's just when
When they ripped it down.
they ripped it down, yeah. So you're about to touch millennia old rocks. Well, the rocks are older than that. Here we
But
go.
if when I touch it, but I like go back in time.
If you disappear, I'm coming after you.
Okay.
Because I want to go back in time too. Go.
Okay, ready?
Oh yeah, you can get up there easy.
Don't look up, I'm scared. I've conquered the wall! Istanbul is gone!
Come on up.
We need a flag. We can hang it.
What's our flag gonna be? Is it just the American flag, or do we have our own cool one?
Hell no!
We're starting our own empire.
Way away. You can do it! Rock climbing!
I am not from Sydney.
Maybe!
And how are we gonna go down?
Good question.
Yeah!
Woohoo! We're on the wall.
We just conquered Istanbul. Woo!
Victory is ours!
Or we will be in the 90s.
Not really.
No!
You're so adventurous. That's why I married you. If you park your car too long in Istanbul, not only will you get a ticket, you'll get towed and you'll have to pay for your parking. It clears the streets and they make lots of money, but man, that sucks if you park there for too long. I know we said in our last video that Istanbul is a real city, it's real and huge, but there are millions of people here and they all appear to be out today.
Are you taking video?
Yeah. Last night we were pointing out the mosques on the hill as the sun set, and today Yusuf had taken us to one of the largest mosques here in Istanbul for the sunset. It is massive. Look at this thing.
And he killed his son.
Live this moment for life. Have it all my life. Live this moment for life.
We're in a huge mosque. This is a mosque we saw yesterday when the sun was going down. It looked amazing from the other side of the water. And today we get to be here and we didn't even know it.
God, it feels so good. I wish I could have it all my life. Live this moment
the sultans, they kind of had a war against each other and built their mosques bigger than each other. This sultan, he built this mosque huge. It's the biggest one I can see in the area, and it's pretty impressive.
Looking good, hon.
Thanks.
They did, I think. Do you want ayran or coke?
Yeah. I'll have Iran.
Coke.
2 tane kola, 1 tane ayran.
So what do we have here?
The famous black beans, which all these places just down the road are all selling them. Why are they famous? Because everybody eats them?
I think those are delicious.
They're famous because it's cultural, yeah.
Yeah, cultural experience. They're not actually black beans, what I thought of black beans. They're kidney beans. And they're kind of like, soupish.
Yeah. All right, we'll dig in, I guess.
Holy smokes. Traditional Turkish food.
It is a little spicy, but it is delicious. It is hearty. The rice is great. The beans are great. The bread is great. The pickles are great. The salad is great. Ashley, how's your Coke?
Great. It's so good to be back in a place with some spice
Yeah?
in their food.
Well, we're going to sit down and enjoy our meal. I hope we encourage you to get out there and travel today, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye.
We should say bye.
See ya.
You going to say bye? Bye. Good morning, Way fam, from Istanbul. I had to hop out of the shower because I'm a procrastinator and took a shower late. Right, Ash?
He is terrible with time management. And he loves to take the longest showers he can, use up all the hot water.
All the hot water is mine. Anyways, we're gonna go meet a friend again today, this time an American living in Istanbul. Let's go. We've been using little coin token things to get into the metro so far, but this time we had to buy a ticket and it was not intuitive. You had to go to the ticket office.
We're headed to the Asia side of Istanbul, and so we have to go under the water in tunnels on a train. I think that's why we had to pay differently.
Aha. So we met up with our friend Levi.
Eating it.
Hi guys. And we're gonna have some traditional foods, huh?
Yeah, I think when we get them, we should explain them or have our
Yes,
guide
but
explain
we'll
them.
wait till we can see what we're eating, right? Okay.
This is
All right. So what did you get us into?
So we have some paça çorbası, which is a cow hoof and tongue.
You said cow hoof and tongue.
Cow hoof and tongue, the 2 best parts.
And this is edible.
Yes, very, and delicious.
All right, let's dig in. Try it, Ash.
forward to it.
Actually, the meat from the inside of it.
Was that a hoof or a tongue you just ate?
I don't know, but it's tender and delicious.
Really? All right.
This is so good. I like it.
Thank you. Cute.
Cute? Like cute. Oh, I can't do the R thing. Never. Even Spanish, I suck. I can't roll my R's.
Alright, teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler.
Ler. L-E-R, ler.
Teşekkürler.
Söylemeye çalışıyorum.
We should probably explain who Levi is. It turns out that one of you Way fam has a son named Levi. You sent him to us. So Levi is actually the son of one of the Way fam here, and that breakfast was on you. So thank you very much. Thank you, Way fam. Everyone, I appreciate it.
Thank you. But breakfast?
Well, brunch.
That was lunch.
This is the bowl. This is the famous bowl. As we say, this is the meeting point for a lot of young people. And during football matches, people will be crowding around here. People will be standing on top of the bowl cheering for whatever team they are. Most likely Fenerbahce, because that's this part of town is Fenerbahce. Yeah, and it's a famous place to take pictures.
On top.
Yeah, some people will take pictures riding it.
kilo 189
2
nokta
pounds of
domuz
sardines
lira.
for $18.
10 lira o. Gel buraya. Buraya gel.
Buyurun efendim, hoş geldiniz.
Hoş geldiniz.
Fish are
Buyruğuna
friends,
kadar
not
yağlı hamsi.
Moda Family Chai Garden. So this is the body of water that we actually crossed this morning on the tube to get over to the Asian side.
The other name for this is the Boaz, which means throat, because it's kind of the throat that leads from one sea to the other.
So foggy today, you probably can't see it, but over there is one of the main mosques that we were at just the other day.
kittens everywhere.
Sunflower seeds are super popular here in Turkey, so Levi is going to teach me how to actually eat them Turkish style.
All right, so you're gonna pinch it in your fingers like this, and you're gonna want to place it right between the gap in your two front teeth. You want to start at the end, and you slowly crack your way out until you pull it out and it's split.
Don't spit.
Nice try.
I almost spit. Now the reason you do it this way is because spitting is considered very rude here. So you crack it and then chuck it away. Don't do it like American baseball style. You throw it in your mouth and then chew one seed at a time and spit them all out machine gun. That's rude.
Look at all the seeds.
All right, we came over to a place that's named Montag, which is German for Monday. They make great coffee.
Oh, that's like
And I'm getting myself a Chemex.
that's like Christmas in a
Yeah.
cup.
Montag was delicious. Now we're gonna go out and find some desserts. Some Turkish desserts.
Okay, I think you guys got.
Plenty.
You guys just want 4? Good.
Yeah.
So we have a small selection here of baklava, and is anything else not baklava?
No.
Okay, so it's all baklava, just different shapes.
Different shapes and sizes, colors, tastes. My suggestion is start with the pistachio baklava.
This one.
This one.
All right, round 2. You got this, Ash.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so juicy looking.
Goopy.
There you go. Take that.
Take that. Wow, these are whole. What are they called again?
Pistachios.
Pistachios. I won't be able to bite this.
Don't break your teeth.
Really attractive. Super attractive.
Should I lick my lips while I have it in my mouth?
You should. Oh. Oh.
That's worth at least 50 subs right there.
Yeah.
If you are watching and you're not subscribed, subscribe.
Subscribe for more quality content.
That's my favorite.
All right, we went to, what would you call this? It's like a gaming bar restaurant thing. There's backgammon, chess, and whatever the Turkish words are for that, I can't remember. There's hookahs everywhere. You can get full-on cheeseburgers or traditional foods. And I think we're gonna be taught the version or Turkish version of backgammon by our friend Levi, and just have ourselves a nice relaxing evening. So far the day is going fantastic.
Yeah, so fun. Levi's been amazing. I'm so thankful for just the meetup and being able to hang out, and it's been great.
Absolutely.
White, black, black, white, or black, white, white, black. No, it's first to 5 points.
Wait, what? The game's not over?
No, that's one of the games. It's first to 5 points.
Oh my gosh.
You played bad time?
Now you know how to play.
Yeah, now, yeah, exactly. Now we actually start the game. How do I start this?
Ashley and Josh are the best couple I've ever met.
Ashley and Josh are alright.
Yeah.
But I hope we encourage you to get out there and travel today.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to say goodbye in Turkish. Güle güle. Güle güle.
Gile gile.
Ciao.
Ciao. We have a fun-filled day today, going to a palace and then getting some Turkish delights. It's going to be a delight.
It is a bit rainy today, and filming in the rain is just kind of difficult. So we'll see how today's video goes, but first sight to see, guys. The famous Galata Tower of Istanbul. And that's about all you're going to see of it, because we're not going inside, we're doing some other stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can see why you'd want to go there. It's really cool and tall and high. We just don't have time. In Karakoy, right next to the bridge, there's a little tram, and it's going to take us right where we want to go. Where are we headed again?
We are going to the palace.
All right, let's go. Well, shoot. Those two gentlemen with the MP5s told us that the palace is closed today.
I'm so bummed. I was so excited.
So what are we going to do? Well, there is an archaeological museum right here. Let's check it out and see if it's worth going in. You know what? We just don't feel like a museum today. We looked at it, we're like, I'm just not feeling the museum. So we're gonna regroup, gonna get some coffee, and then perhaps go to the bazaar?
Yeah, I think shopping might be necessary, and Turkish ice cream I really want to try. I've been told that you have to bite it. You can't lick it, you have to buy it, and it's chewy.
The last 2 days we've been going around as tourists, I guess, and I guess we want to be a little more free today. Let's just go explore.
Our last day in Istanbul, actually.
Our last day in Istanbul.
Yeah.
It's over so fast.
Somehow, unplanned, we stumbled across Motto, which is like an ice cream place for Turkish ice cream, which we were planning on getting. Look at it.
Hold on, this is ice cream.
Yeah, it's sliced with pumpkin on it, and it's hard. It's supposed to be eaten with a fork, and it's supposed to be chewy. We'll see.
It's like gooey. It's like a taffy.
Gummy.
Now, what's this called?
I think it's called dondurma.
Dondurma?
Dondurma.
I think it's dondurma.
So traditionally it's made with orchid root, mastic, which gives it the gummy kind of thing, and then goat's milk.
And snowpack.
Yeah, you use snowpack to make it cold, but it doesn't melt as easily as normal ice cream.
How was it?
Really creamy, super creamy. This ice cream has been sitting here for 10 minutes. It's barely melted. Oh, it's so sticky. See? This is a blue mosque. It's another tourist destination. We are not going there. This is probably as close as we're going to get. Not because we don't want to, but because we're gonna go shopping!
Let's clarify. We've been to so many churches, so many temples, and now we've been to mosques, and it's like, you can only see so many old-looking things so much.
Yeah.
Let's get some action.
Exactly. People yelling at us and Josh being like, this makes me so mad.
Is that what I'm like?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not only an incorrect portrayal, but isn't...
No, I did your voice exactly.
Okay.
Josh is on a hunt for a Turkish bagel.
Every time we stop in front of these, though...
You were really close. Okay.
Every time we stop in front of one of these, the guys, like, disappear.
They don't want to sell it to
They don't want to sell it to me, so let's find another one.
How's it?
It's really good. It's like a Turkish bagel, and it's got sesame seeds on it. I love sesame with my bread. Good flavors.
And it's warm. He warmed it for you.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. There's a fire, and I got the cold one.
You can ask him to put it on it.
I guess good. Yeah. Cappadocia Charshi, I think it's how you say it. The Grand Bazaar. They're eating Ashley alive in here. She is so friendly
They love me.
that they can't help but try and sell her everything. No one's talked to me once. Well, that's not true. I've ignored everyone.
Yeah.
And so they don't stop me and pull me into their shops. Ashley, on the other hand, has been pulled into every shop.
It's a well-known girls' shop in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay. So the Grand Bazaar is great, but I mean, it's just a bunch of people trying to sell you stuff that, frankly, I don't want. I've seen meerschaum pipes before, but this is intense. Look at that. That's huge! This originally was covered by like tents and canvases coming over, and now they've enclosed it, I mean, over the years.
I purchased my first Christmas gift for my little baby niece.
Don't show it.
Oh.
She almost showed
I
it.
almost showed it, but they're so cute. They're like little shoes.
Shh, what if she watches? No!
I'm so excited. So I've been asked where I'm from like a billion gazillion times.
It seems a common tactic of shopkeepers.
Yeah, they all want to know. Actually, they don't want to know, but they need to know what language to speak to you in. I don't mind it. I think that it's fun, exciting. I don't mind answering, so.
But you also don't want anything.
No, but they're doing their job. I don't know if the tactic works per se, but they all do it.
So a question for you guys. When you're approached at like a marketplace or anywhere like this, does it make you want to buy anything? I'm curious, just because it never ever makes me want to buy anything. It always turns me off.
And also, are you good barterers? Like, my little shoes that I got were...
Gift.
Were 50, well, one lady wanted 20, then we found a guy who wanted 15, and I told him I'd do it for 10, and then I got him for 12.
That's called
I'm a
bartering.
little barterer. Do you guys like to do that, or do you hate doing
Let us
that?
know in the comments below. Hello, do you want these? Do you want shoes? Do you want a jacket?
It just makes you afraid to look at things or touch
it like
anything.
completely turns you off.
But it's okay. It's like not as bad as Asia. Asia is like way more difficult to survive.
If you want a very interesting experience, come to the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, no, I'm not like, I should clarify, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying like, it's interesting to me, you know?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, good. You?
Thank you. Where from?
California.
California,
You?
welcome.
Where are
I'm
you
Turkey.
from? Turkey. Ah, you came a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Yes?
You did not come a long way.
I don't know your land. Yeah, joke.
Well, that's the bazaar.
Yeah, that was fun. Walking through, I got a little gift for someone, and
Yep, you ended it with something in the end.
yep, we made a little friend, and yeah, it was an exciting adventure. But let's go get some Turkish delights because I have some people I want to bring those home to.
You're literally giving away all of our Christmas gift ideas. Stop it.
We have some fabulous live music later on, but right now here's the kind I prefer.
Ashley has brought us to a place called Taksim Square. It's at the top of a very famous walking street, actually. I think it's, is it Taksim Walking Street?
I'm not sure what it's called actually.
I think so. Anyways, there's a baklava and Turkish delight store here that she saw glancing as we walked past, and she's like, oh, that's the place we gotta go.
Had my eye on it.
Let's go check it out. This one?
No.
No, a different one.
No, but I do want to get some of this. I love that.
Here?
This is the one I saw.
Okay, this, out of all the shops in Istanbul.
No, this is it. The only thing that I saw are these mixed, like all the fruits mixed, but here they have them separate. That's what I wanted.
Okay.
Yes! Thank you. Lemon and orange in that box.
Lemon and orange. Okay.
Do you want another one?
More taste testers. This is the joy of buying them. You get to eat them too.
He's gonna hate me because I want a few other boxes. Thank you. Oh, that's super heavy. Thank you, bye!
Thanks, guys.
Now I have to figure out packing because I barely have room in my bags and this is so heavy. But this is more important to me than clothes. Gifts for family.
The rain is coming down. We're going down the walking street, checking out all the shops, but it is time to head in because it's dark, cold, rainy, wet, and traffic jam. How was it today? We didn't get a whole lot done, but we still had fun, right?
Yeah. We tried to go to the palace. That didn't work out, but I think I still had a great time.
Yeah.
I love this city.
You do?
Yes, it is. Okay, so we say this a lot, but this is probably my second favorite city.
I'm calling BS. How many times have she said that, guys?
I know. I really love Turkey. It is the perfect mix between Asia and Europe. It's incredible.
It's not as comfortable as like Europe per se, just because of the different culture. So it feels a little more foreign, you know, from someone in a Western sense.
Yeah,
but it's not like full on, completely different experience like the Philippines or India or something, you know? It's accessible.
Right. Yeah, I love it. It's great.
All right, well there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. Ashley's second favorite city, Istanbul.
We need to go home and pack because we are flying out tomorrow.
Let's go. Home sweet home. That's our little place.
You know, I really enjoyed Christmas shopping today in Istanbul. I got a gift for baby B and I got a gift for, I can't say who, but we also got a gift for one of you guys. The video will come out soon.
All right, let's go warm up, huh? It's literally like midnight. Oops. We love you guys.
But you should encourage them to travel.
Yeah. I hope I encourage you to get out there and travel today. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Ciao.
Good morning, Way Fam! I got my bags all packed and we are headed to the airport and we're going to Cappadocia. Cappadocia.
Yeah, good job.
I'm so excited.
You got everything?
Yep, I think so.
Your bag's a little heavy looking though.
My bag is definitely heavy. I'm a bit concerned.
Saying goodbye to Istanbul in the rain.
It's been lovely.
Thanks for having us. Okay, a 3-minute walk in the rain brings us to the point of drenched. One stop later and back out into the rain.
Oh, it is a blustery winter day out there. Josh, I don't even know how you can see out your glasses.
I cannot see out my glasses.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so since it is an hour and a half to the airport?
Yeah. I don't know what traffic's gonna be like, but an hour and a half to the Asia side airport.
We are on our way.
Yeah, we need to find where to check in. Yeah, it feels so good to drop our bags off and not have to carry those big old heavy ones.
Some might ask, why are we flying to Cappadocia when we could just take a bus?
Because it's an 11-hour bus ride or something like that.
Turkey's a big country, man.
Yeah, and most of their long buses they have at nighttime. We will be taking an 11-hour bus ride, but I decided to take one instead of two.
And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually not too much more expensive, right?
No, it's not. I think this flight we paid around $50 for both of us.
Not bad.
No, not bad at all. Got a big old Pepsi.
Well, we decided to stop and get some food that we hadn't had in a little while.
A burger at Burger King.
Except the fries are a little underdone and the Pepsi is not
Pepsi.
full strength.
Like we are Coke. Let us know in the comments below if you
Coke or
guys
Pepsi?
like Coke or Pepsi.
We are Coke people, but
We
a
love
Pepsi
Coke.
will have to do.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Full service here at Burger King. we got napkins dropped right for us. We have like 3 hours until our plane, so we're just gonna chill for a bit. And continuing our celebration of U.S. corporate dominance, we are partaking in some Starbucks while we wait for the airplane.
Yep, and edit videos. Did you know that we have been on YouTube for a year now? We have been uploading videos for a year. You you sucked in air and you choked yourself.
Yeah. All right, we gotta pack everything up. Time to get on the plane.
We're going to Nevşehir. It's the closest airport to where we're going. Almost fell. I'm gonna get my Kindle out so I can read during the flight. And get comfortable. It's only an hour flight. It's not bad.
But then it's another hour from the airport, right?
Yeah, then we have them picking us up. Not that big a deal.
We made it.
In the sky.
Tea and biscuits. Well, cake, really. They know how to do it here.
Really good. We're on the ground.
Thank you. Woo! Nice, we get a little coverway.
Yeah. But then we walk.
On the plane ride over, I just got to thinking how extremely lucky I feel. And I think a lot of you guys can feel the same way. Allow me to get a little preachy for a second. It's not luck. Before we left, we were in debt, and we sold everything and got rid of the debt, and we decided to go travel. I don't know if you feel the same way. I'm not sure if you're in debt. I don't know if you feel like you're in a situation that you can't get away from, but you can do something like this. You need to choose, own up to what you can do to improve your situation, and then you can go travel the world and do something. Preaching over, I just felt the need to share that. Let's go to Cappadocia.
There should be someone out there with my name on a board. They're from a hotel and they're gonna take us to the hotel. Hello.
Hi.
I'm Ashley Brown.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you.
One more hour on the journey to go.
I figured it was easier to pay $5 extra each for them to come here and pick us up than us trying to figure out how to get to the hotel.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, our new home. It kind of smells like goats or something around here.
It's got that authentic smell. All right, let's check in and get our little place.
Okay, up there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's always the positive side.
Should I sit on you?
No, I don't think sitting on me is allowed. You might break my back if you sat on me. I didn't like that.
Yogurt.
My back hurts so bad. Our last place didn't have any table to do work at. So after sitting in a bed for hours on end doing work, editing, client work, then sitting on a plane for hours on a bus, my back is in pain. You guys, I might be getting old. Maybe. I know one thing though, I am hungry, and Ashley sounds pretty hungry too.
Yeah.
Let's go get some food. While waiting for dinner to show up, we decided to try our hand at backgammon again.
We're gonna give it a go, try and remember how to play. We've already spent about 10 minutes trying to remember how things went. We have our pot of Turkish tea and we ordered dinner. Just going to play a game. You're going down, Josh. Oh.
3 and 3, double threes.
Dang.
1, 2, 3. Oh
Yes,
no,
you
I
can't
can't
do
do anything with it.
1, 2, 3, 4. And a 2.
She might be winning at this point.
Josh put me in jail so many times.
Now you got revenge. 6 and 1.
Your remain is ready.
1.
Ah, thank you. We're almost done with this game.
It's not looking good for Ashley.
No, I'm scrambling to try to get my guys home so Josh won't get double fives. This is good.
Oh.
3, 4.
Okay, so now I don't get 2 points when I win. Here it comes. This is it, the winning roll. Anything.
0.
Boom.
Dang.
But remember,
Josh beat me.
that's just one of 5 games. I know. Oh, food just came.
It looks so good. I'm really hungry. Let's eat.
All right.
That one.
So, Waveham, I hope we encouraged you to get out there and travel today. We are in Cappadocia, and we're
it
hoping
looks
for snow.
Amazing out there. When we were driving in, I was like, oh my gosh.
Literally, this camera cannot capture it. It's technically incapable of seeing what we could see with our own eyes, but we're going to show you very soon. Ciao.
Ciao. Good morning from Cappadocia in Turkey. We have a little surprise for you. It's a winter wonderland! And we're going on a tour today. This place has the best breakfast. We're staying at Jasmine House, and it has been delicious in the mornings. $50 for 4 days with breakfast included.
Crazy. Today we are going on what's colloquially known as the Green Tour. It is going to be gorgeous. It's taking us to a bunch of underground cities and tours. It's just going to be great. First up on the tour, Derinkuyu. I guess that's how you say it. It's the largest of the underground cities. Ashley's making snowman with the local kids. Ashley, come on.
Okay.
Here.
On the top of the ceiling, you can see the chimney. Now we go down from this way. It is the longest tunnel. There are more or less 110 steps like this in this tunnel.
2,000 years ago, the Hittites built these underground cities to wait out the winter and hide from enemies. And Christians hid from the Romans as they were trying to practice their beliefs, and they built like more levels. This place has 8 stories down.
Section, it was a kind of mortuary section.
Even Ashley has to duck down for this one.
Yeah, they just keep getting smaller and smaller. This is the ventilation shaft, so they have oxygen down here in the middle of the earth where they built a city.
Now, people didn't actually live down here, at least not for very long. It was only for short periods of time, like when there's a really heavy snow, super cold, or when an invading force was coming past.
These people must have been pretty fit to be going up and down the stairs crashing all the time. It's super bright out here.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my hands are frozen.
Now they got you. This is Selime Monastery. It was used as a Christian monastery back in the day, then a hotel for traders later on, and now for tourists.
So beautiful. It's crazy. So happy it snowed.
This is super cool. It's like the underground caves, but overground, above ground.
This is the monastery. Too bad we only have a half an hour here.
I know, that's the bad thing and the good thing about tours. Like, we couldn't cover 200 kilometers by ourselves, especially with no license, but we also rushed everywhere we go.
Yeah, this place is massive. There's so much to explore.
This is so amazing. Just, this complex is huge. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is better than the cave.
Yeah, because you can actually see.
Yeah, I like the views from up top. It's going.
Does this keep going? This is not lit up at all.
It's a tunnel.
Oh, it just stops.
Yeah. There's just so many nooks and crannies to explore. Just the thought of what happened in here, if I was here during the time, is just insane. It'd be so cool.
Be careful on the edge, our guide said. It's not a good day to die. Well, Selime Monastery was awesome, but it's lunchtime. Let's get something to eat.
Wow, it's sizzling still on my plate. Yeah. Got fish for lunch.
Fresh fish caught in the river about 20 meters away.
Cosmopolitan city. Woman's pretty late.
Lunch is over and we're going back on the road.
And now let's play a game where Ashley tries to tell us where we are.
We're in a valley.
What's the name of it? The Ihlara Valley, everybody. Now normally we'd be able to go down all the way to the bottom, but because of the inclement weather, the path is a little difficult and dangerous, so I don't know if we'll be able to make it down there. But this is so cool. Just this angle right here. I don't know if I can capture it on camera, but it looks so neat.
Can't believe it's snowing right now.
Kind of magical, huh?
Yeah.
The Ihlara Valley. Gorgeous on any day. Stunning today. Look at this.
You guys want to know what the best murder weapon is?
Well, that's kind of uncharacteristic of you.
Well, it's an ice pick. If it gets my fingerprints on it, it won't matter because it will melt.
I dare you, I was gonna say, I dare you to try and stab you with that. What's it taste like?
Water. It's cold.
You're supposed to say something. Okay.
How'd that feel?
Okay.
You backstabber. Rude.
No one knows.
We're at Pigeon Valley. They built all these little holes in the rocks so that the pigeons can put their poop there so that they can use it for fertilizer. And then they use the eggs as paint. We're gonna taste some food. Pumpkin seeds.
Almonds in Cappadocia?
No, these are apricot seeds. This is what's inside the seed in the apricot.
All right, try it. Let me know what you think.
Oh, it's super crunchy. It's really good.
Yeah?
You can find it only here. Inside it's natural apricot covered with chocolate.
Chocolate.
Now this one I know I'll like. Apricot covered in chocolate. These are dried mulberries. I've never had a mulberry before. Black and white. Not a fan. No, it's not a lot of flavor.
The next one is a traditional Turkish sweet, yeah? Outside is grape molasses and in the middle is walnut.
Oh, that one makes you happy?
It's like a gummy almost.
They're literally giving us food so fast we can't get in our mouths. It's just pomegranate tea.
Cheers.
Ladies?
We made it back to Goreme, and we gotta finish our game of backgammon.
Yep, and have a pot of tea. We had a great day today. My favorite part was the monastery. It was amazing. Are you closing out or am I?
I said you.
Oh. I hope we encouraged you to get out and travel today, and we'll see you in the next video.
Ciao.
We got up at 6 a.m. and came out here to watch the balloons go up in the sky. I can't wait for the sun to start rising. We're gonna touch the balloon while it's blowing up. Oh my gosh, it's so big, like ginormous. Watch it like all suddenly deflates because I touched it. There are like 10 in this valley right here. I can't wait for them to lift off. Josh is most excited about the fire. There are like a gazillion balloons going up right now, and because the fire is going in them, we can finally see them, and the sun is rising, so there's a little bit more light. It's going to be so cool!
I try and tell myself that time's not cold, 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 but I know deep down that fortune favors the bold, 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 back in this old town.
The balloons seem to be taking off. The sun should be rising very shortly, but look, they're up above me. They're actually all around me. Look at them all.
Don't leave, it won't cost a thing. 2 shots till I'm off the rocker. Don't stop when you start to swing. Young dreams are left in my locker. Cause we're grown now, it's worthless to reminisce on things we don't have. I'm twisted.
It's so amazing. I can't believe how many are here. And the rock formations are just incredible in the background. It's the perfect location.
I wanna stay, I wanna go. Got lost along this road. No sense confusing a quake from a tremble. I try to say to take it slow, but they said no. You made me smarter, now I'm on my own. When you're by my side, I feel I'm at home. You give me shelter to last through the storm. Stay by my side in the night till I'm warm. Now lately, you can't be found. Did you leave me shattered on the ground? A long, long way from here. I try and tell myself that time's not cold, 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 but I know deep down that fortune favors the bold, bold, bold. Back in this old town with my old friends, but you gotta come around. Cause I've been looking for you to show me something right now. Don't leave, it won't cost a thing. 2 shots till I'm off the rocker. Don't stop when you start to swing. Young dreams.
There were so many balloons.
It was like, we thought we were gonna be lucky if there was 4 or 5 balloons, and then they all started appearing, and then the sun came, and then like, look at this.
It's incredible. That was so spectacular. Like one of the most man-made spectacular things I've ever seen in my life.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
That was really, and the fire going off.
And just so you guys know, it's about €100 a person.
And you get in a basket with about 20 other people. So, you know,
it's still really cool.
Yeah, it's still really cool. But you're sharing that experience with about 20 to 25 other people. All right, well, I'm genuinely frozen. My fingers are in pain from the cold. Let's go in and warm up and get some breakfast.
Yeah.
All right.
We're warming up and getting something to eat. This is a lot of breakfast.
And every morning it's like this too.
It's amazing. This is my favorite.
What is it?
I think it's fruit and yogurt. So good.
All right, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
All right, Hospitality Ashley, stripping all the sheets like she do.
Yeah, we're just checking out of our room. We're able to keep our stuff here, thankfully, because our bus is until like 8 p.m. tonight.
All right, breakfast over, packing over. We're gonna head into Goreme now and see what the town has to offer. These houses are like still built into the rocks. I mean, these are real. People are actually living in these things. A lot of them are guest houses and hotels now, but that's a real house.
We're moving in. We're gonna go pick our cave right now that we're gonna move into.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And this road just goes straight into these rocks. They call that one a mushroom. I don't know.
Time to explore.
Yep, you can straight up go in these things. It's
That's
so
the
cool.
thing.
People are just like, you know what? I'm gonna move into that rock.
Yeah, and carve it out. Just make a little home. Oh, I can go in here.
Oh, heck yeah. You got this, right?
Yeah.
Little explorer Ashley. All right, I'm coming.
It's so cool. You can see the whole town.
Whoa, that is cool.
It's amazing. A house with a view. Cave with a view. I wonder how much this one goes for. We're gonna squat until they kick us out.
All right, good plan.
Oh gosh.
You got this. It's not that far down, so if you fall, you know.
I'll only break one leg.
Right, not both. Both legs would be hard to break, I mean, really.
Easy peasy.
And then,
oh gosh.
Oh, yeah, so careful. If you fall, just kind of, you know, ball up.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so slick.
Wedge your foot. I mean, it's not easy, that's for sure. Can you do it?
I don't know. There's nowhere. It literally falls apart.
If you can't make it, you can't make it. You don't want to get all dirty and jacked up. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yes. I hope my pants are okay. These are the only pants I have now.
Are you calling it?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know that I can get up that. Is there another way on that side?
I think it's harder over here. This is a lot steeper than it looks on camera. I'm just letting you guys know.
Nice.
Yeah, you got some ash on your ash.
This was a Christian church, but now the area is predominantly Muslim.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that was like 2,000 years ago. A lot can change in 2,000 years.
Yeah.
But it's still interesting how it was. Yeah, because the place we went yesterday was like a Christian monastery.
Right.
And now everywhere is mosques.
You could stay in a hotel here like this, where you're literally staying in a cave. Like there are so many hotels like this, we just can't afford them.
But maybe you can, and you'd like to enjoy that.
So cool.
This is neat. This is really cool.
This is amazing.
Part of one of the hotels here, and you can probably have dinner and stuff in here, I bet you.
Yeah, they do really good dinners, I heard, in these caves. And the fire's right here in the center.
What? Look at this. There's like tiers and levels.
I want to live in a cave.
Okay. Gives new meaning to the term cave dweller.
See you later.
Where you going?
I'm starting a business.
You gonna start selling flowers now?
Yeah, I'm gonna live in a cave here and sell flowers.
Okay.
Okay,
Can I
guys.
come visit?
Yeah.
All right. I think she's serious, guys. All right, we found us some nice little overlook.
Yep, and we're gonna have some appetizers. I like to try lots of things, so I ordered the cheaper appetizers.
It's worthless to reminisce on things we don't have. I'm twisted, not perfect, but I know enough to never lose doubt. Cause we're all just human. It's really that simple.
Wow.
So that is a gourmet tradition.
Yep, that is traditional. We see those little pots everywhere here.
A quake from a tremble. I try to say to take
Overnight bus to Pamukkale now.
Adios, my friend.
Yeah, ciao.
What are you doing?
Pamukkale.
Oh, Pamukkale.
Yeah, we'll bus. Bye. Well, that was a lovely time. Definitely check out Jasmine House in Goreme if you want to come visit the Cappadocia region. Fantastic breakfast every morning, good price. It's like a 3-minute walk from center of town, and it's actually closer to a lot of the ferry chimneys than most of the other hotels. You may not get a spectacular view from your room, but I mean, you're in it already. From Goreme to Pamukkale, it's what, 50 lira?
55.
Okay, so it's like $15 for an overnight bus, right?
Yeah.
And you save money, you don't have to go to a hotel that night.
Exactly, and I'm hoping they have little TVs where we can watch movies.
I mean, I'm sleeping, you know?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
back in this old town with my old friends. But you gotta come around. Cause I've been looking for you to show me something right now. Don't leave.
I got a TV like you wanted, and I'm gonna watch a movie. I hope we encourage you to get out and travel today, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao.
Swing young dreams.
Whew, that was a rough ride. Remind me to never do an overnight bus again. It was just uncomfortable. They stop every 2 hours and you get woken up and you just can't sleep. We gotta get out there and check out Pamukkale. Let's go. We get a private shuttle on demand. Our hotel van dropped us off at the South Gate. We have only 2 missions today. See the Cotton Castle and go bathing in an ancient swimming pool.
Did you know that Pamukkale means cotton castle in Turkish?
Hierapolis? Yeah, I'm not sure, but essentially Pamukkale sits on the site of an ancient city of Hierapolis. You can see just a glimpse of what we're going to be showing you guys in a little bit, but there's all this white stuff. And then there's this huge ancient city, which largely doesn't exist anymore, but parts of it do. We are interested in this part. So we are at the ancient pool site, and we're deciding whether we want to get it or not because, I mean, it's cold outside and we want warm water.
I mean, it'll be warm. It'll be cold when you get out, for sure.
All right.
But we'll just put clothes on.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay. Guys, we switched to the GoPro. Let's get in the water.
Oh yeah, that's plenty warm. That's comfortable. That's nice.
It was 35 lira to get into this park here at Pamukkale, and then into this area it was 32 lira. About 30 lira is a little less than $10. Let's say about $8. It's not too bad. My fingers are raisins, and we're gonna get out of this little pool. We're gonna go walk on Cotton Palace. Castle? Cotton Castle? I'm not sure. the ancient pool, we walked right out to Pamukkale, which is Cotton Castle. It's super huge and white. It goes for over 1 kilometer in one direction, and the water is full of calcium carbonate, which is what creates all the white. Walk down the hill back to our hotel and put our feet in the water. Let's go. It's not as slippery as I expected.
No?
Actually, yeah, it's actually really hard and not slick at all.
For those of you thinking that we're a little bit crazy to be out here barefoot in the water in December, it's actually not that bad. It's about 65 degrees Fahrenheit today. The water is about 36 degrees Celsius. That's not true actually. It varies from between cold and, okay, bath water. We focus most of our time on these calcium deposits in the ancient pool, but if you're interested in the Roman city, there is a lot more to do here. If you got the time and the money, you can go into a museum, the theater, all kinds of stuff. You could spend an entire day here and really not see everything.
So the cool thing is that we were dropped up off the top and we moseyed our way down, and now we can go to our hotel, which is at the bottom of the hill.
Perfect.
No doubling back. Thank you. Yeah. Little mini pizza.
We found like the best local spot.
Yok lan öyle bir şey dur. Abi dur çek.
We got ourselves a Turkish Evel Knievel.
We're headed back to our hotel after dinner, and this is the hotel we were supposed to stay at. It's called Venus Hotel, but we got an upgrade because they actually closed the Venus Hotel down during the winter and send everybody over to the Venus Suites. So we got a better deal. We paid like $37 for 2 nights. That's a little over $15 a night, and I can't wait for you to see our room.
Let's show them right now. To the suite.
Oh, you're so cute.
Welcome to my crib.
This is my pool. It's not warm right now, but
Otherwise,
for the summertime, this would be magical. Also, our room came with breakfast, and the breakfast this morning was a huge buffet. The whole room was full of food. It was so good. This is my room.
no.
Tile floors, huge bed, balcony. This is living luxuriously.
Which we have not done this entire trip.
No. Look at this bathroom. Tile everywhere, and the shower. Ta-da! And look at it. Top part, and the water can come out the sides too. What?
So maybe come to Pamukkale in the off season, stay at Venus Hotel, and get upgraded for free.
We lucked out. I hope you enjoyed coming out with us today in Pamukkale. We're leaving here tomorrow, and we're actually flying to Romania. So I guess we'll see you then. Ciao.